What's up, people? It's Didi back in your face. I'm making this video to respond to people who keep saying Nigerians keep running away from their country, but they don't want to fix their country, but they keep running away. They keep japaing, they don't want to fix their country, they must stay back to fix their country. I've been hearing people making that comment. First of all, I like to say that yes, it's true. Some Nigerians do migrate from Nigeria because of the harsh reality, the harsh economy, and all that. I do understand, absolutely. But that is not necessarily the truth. It's not necessarily the truth if we are being honest to ourselves. You know why I say it's not the truth? First of all, Nigerians have been traveling way, way, way from time immemorial. As a matter of fact, I grew up hearing stories of there was a particular time in the 60s and the 70s where Nigerians actually traveled on the sea to go to the UK and to some other countries. Now, some of this happened even way before independence. You see, so Nigerians have been traveling from way, way back. As a matter of fact, I grew up knowing some uncles who have been living abroad. Some of them even before I was born, if I'm not mistaken, or when I was a little child. So there are some uncles that, as far back as I know them, they've been living abroad. I've got friends whose their grandparents are like literally British Nigerian. Like they've got Nigerian passport, they've got British passport. So they've always been like that. So Nigerians have always been traveling abroad. That's just the reality. We when you check the US, the UK, when you check Canada, when you check most of these Western countries, you always find Nigerians there. I'm saying this to clarify the fact that people have been traveling even when Nigeria was okay. Nigerians have been living abroad even when Nigeria was not this bad. Even way before independence, Nigerians have been abroad. That is number one. And then number two, no matter how good Nigeria is today, people will still travel. I mean, it's just a Nigerian spirit to be adventurous. I'm not sure why it's like that, but an average Nigerian wants to travel. When you check the countries around Nigeria, go to Togo, go to Benin, go to Ghana, go to Ivory Coast, go to Burkina Faso, Senegal, you will find Nigerians there. Even the francophone countries, you will find Nigerians there. So Nigerians always travel. Like it's just as is. No matter how Nigeria gets better today, even if Nigeria becomes better than China or America, Nigerians will still travel because we are just very curious people. We are very inquisitive people. We are naturally people who just want to know what is going on the other side there. So that's number two. Number three, we are a very populous nation. Like we are a lot. Like we are very, very plenty. The number of Nigerians you see out there, it's not it can't be compared to the Nigerians that are in Nigeria. Like I believe that the number of Nigerians outside Nigeria is maybe 5 to 10%. Now, Nigeria's population is like maybe 250 million or maybe 300. Now, 250 maybe official because it's been a while we had our census. Since 2006, I believe we have not had another census. So it's been a long time we had our census, and I believe that we are probably more than 250 million. But let's say we are 250 million, for example, and we have 5 to 10% of us outside the country. That is like 25 million. But by the time you remove 25 million from 250, we still have 225 million Nigerians in Nigeria as a country that are not living outside the country. You can imagine. But 25 million outside the country is still a lot. I mean, it's bigger than population of some countries. And I say 5 to 10%. It could be way, way less. It could be 10 million. So the reason it seems like you see Nigerians everywhere in the world is because Nigeria is a very popular, is very is a populated country. Nigeria is a very populated country. So imagine having, even if it is 20 million Nigerians outside Nigeria, it is still a lot. That is why you see a lot of Nigeria in South Africa, for example. So the number of Nigerians in South Africa might be 500,000. To you it might seem like, oh, it's a lot, but we still have millions at home that are outside Nigeria, that are inside Nigeria, and are not even bothered about traveling outside Nigeria. One of the reasons it seems like Nigerians travel a lot, they go outside and they don't want to fight for the country, is simply because we are too many. We are a lot, like we plenty. So you see a huge number outside and you keep saying, you guys must go back to your country and fix your country. But in reality, we still have more than 200 million to 250 and all that in Nigeria. So you can see. And also number 4, people say, oh, Nigerians don't fight. Hello, that's a lie. People are fighting in Nigeria. We have so many activities. We have so many activists. I mean to say activists. We have so many activists fighting. The reason you don't know if people are fighting for a better government is because you don't follow Nigerian blogs, you don't follow Nigerian news. For example, if you are in South Africa, your FYP will keep showing you things happening in South Africa. Sometimes I see people's comments. People will say, oh, why when it's time for South Africa, people always talk about South Africa, but when it's time for Nigeria, nobody's talking. Hello, people are talking. You just don't know because you don't follow Nigerian news. You just don't know because you don't follow Nigerian trends. When you see Nigerian news, like it, comment, and then more Nigerian news will come to you. A lot of us are fighting. Some are fighting against the government. Some are fighting for the government. Either way, people are fighting, whether you like it or not. People are fighting, and we need more people. Even me on my own, I am fighting. I'm part of organizations that really want, because I personally believe that Nigeria will be great in my time. People are fighting in Nigeria. You just don't know because you don't follow the news, you don't follow the trends. So if you want to know what's happening in Nigeria, follow the news, follow the trend, and then you will see. I'm not going to mention names here, but if you really want to know what's going on, people are so. If you really want to know what's going on, follow Nigerian news. Follow them on Instagram, on TikTok, on social media. You will see what is going on. People are not happy about the current situation of the country. Something the government is doing enough, something the government is doing nothing. But either way, everybody is doing their best, and we need more fighters. So I hope this answers the question when you say, oh, Nigerians are leaving their country. Yes, some Nigerians are leaving, but again, Nigerians have been abroad for as long as we know. Check American teams, check the English teams. You find a lot of Nigerian names there. Where did they come from? Some of them have been there for like 3 or 4 generations ago. So I don't necessarily believe that. I do believe that yes, some Nigerians are leaving, but I don't think that every Nigerian is leaving because they want to escape from the country. I've got so many friends who study in South Africa, study in the UK, study in America, and they still went back to Nigeria, and they are doing very well. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think Nigerians are really leaving the country for to escape the economic realities, or you think they are trying to japa? Japa is a very serious phenomenon in Nigeria, but a lot of people are still staying back. They believe in the country, they only travel for tourism, and then they go back. They don't run away. They are there doing their best. So I hope I've been able to confuse. I hope I've been able to convince you and not to confuse you that even though yes, some Nigerians are leaving or migrating, but a lot of Nigerians are not living for the purpose of running away, and there are still so many Nigerians in Nigeria who believe in the country and who is doing everything to fight for the country. Let me know what you think about this video. Share your comments, share your thoughts, and I will see you on the next video.